But now we've got some breaking news coming in from New York. There's been a major setback to the Indian diplomat Devyani Khobragade. A US federal judge has denied her request to extend the January 13 deadline for her preliminary hearing in the visa fraud case. Devyani was supposed to be indicted in that hearing. The judge said the adjournment of the date will not grant, he will not be granting her the adjournment and the relief that she seeks. He said that that since Khobragade was arrested on the 12th of December 2013, she must be indicted by the 13th of January 2014. Gaurav Sawant, our strategic affairs editor, is on the phone line with us. Gaurav, this is a major setback despite several diplomatic and otherwise efforts by the Indian government to try and force this through.
Legally, this is a setback with the US federal judge Sarah Nedburn refusing to extend the deadline for indicting Devyani Khobragade. This is the legal position that the judge has taken. Daniel Arshak, Devyani Khobragade's counsel, had sought more time, saying that diplomatically efforts are being made to solve the matter, and it isn't fair to keep a gun to the head of diplomats with a 13 January deadline. That's why he had sought a 30-day extension. Now, while that 30-day extension hasn't been granted, there is also a plan B that Government of India is working on, and which is seeking a political solution to this issue. Now it is for the U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry and the U.S. President Barack Obama perhaps to take a political call on this case. While this matter is being sorted out, or an effort is being made to sort this out at the level of the diplomats of the two countries, India now hopes that politically the US would do, as India says, the right thing.
What exactly would the Indian government expect the United States government to do? Because as we've heard in the past, the State Department says now that the matter is before the courts, the State Department has absolutely no jurisdiction over this. It's for the judiciary of the United States to now take this case forward.
Well, there are two things that India expects at this stage. One is grant of full diplomatic immunity to Devyani Khobragade now that she's been transferred to the UN Permanent Mission in New York. Also, the acceptance of the fact that the United States Marshals made a mistake in this case, the diplomatic security made a mistake in this case, because even when Devyani Khobragade was arrested on the 12th of December, she enjoyed full diplomatic immunity as she was already registered with the United States. So once the US acknowledges that, the legal system then appreciates that there is a mistake that has happened and that Devyani Khobragade enjoys full diplomatic immunity. Should that acceptance happen before the 13th of January, it protects Devyani Khobragade from appearing in court and be indicted, because diplomats enjoy immunity.
Exactly.
That is point one. And point two is gradually then move forward and withdraw these, as India calls it, false charges against Devyani Khobragade. So there are two things that India expects. India has told the United States that while we are strategic partners, should this not happen, there would be a long-term impact on the relationship between the two countries. And that just goes on to indicate how serious India is about this matter. And the External Affairs Minister, Salman Khurshid, articulated this yesterday.
Gaurav Sawant, many thanks for getting us those perspectives and updates on this breaking story.